What's up? Big Herc 916. Positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. Ain't nothing average about this channel. Go pick you up a hat or a t-shirt or represent and grab your bar of soap and wash your ass. BigHerc916.com. I want to give you a perspective about crime and guns from somebody who's been in that lifestyle around criminals, an ex-felon, been through every facet of the system. And for you squares out there, let me lace you up a little bit. Now, I usually talk about motivation on this channel, a lot of positivity about changing your life. I leave all the references to crime and prison over on Fresh Out. But I felt that it was only right that I address some things over here to give you a perspective from somebody who's an ex-criminal so that you can hear it as real as it can be heard. Because I was just watching Colin Noor, his channel. You know, he's a second rights advocate, and he puts up a lot of good content, and I commend that brother. And there was a story he put up about Colorado moms wanting to ban all guns because of the school shootings and what have you. And they think by banning all guns, it's gonna stop people from shooting up schools. You know, you just had the incident in Texas, the Mexican, they said security guard shot up the strip mall. And, you know, we've had multiple incidents, you know, the Nashville shooting. But the thing is, they never have any conversations with the shooters after these incidents. But they think that somehow the guns took a life of their own and decided to shoot these innocent people. Nobody addresses the mental illness. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I've been in some institutions with some cold psychopaths, with some people who have some real mental illness. Individuals that if they got on the street and somehow acquired a gun, I don't care if it's a handgun, which you guys want to call an assault rifle, it doesn't matter. They're dangerous. It's not the gun. The gun has no life of its own. It's the individuals. These people are sociopaths, and they got issues. And none of those issues are addressed in prison, in jail, in juvenile hall. A lot of times they just put these people on medication. They got what they call a pill line. They'll jump on some of these pills. And so when you talk about people having issues, these people got some serious issues. And nobody addresses the mental illness. Nobody talks about it. You guys, you know, it's like these crimes, when they happen, the first thing you hear is, get rid of the guns. Look, even though I can't have a gun, if you are able to conceal and carry, man, be strapped up and splatter these people. Protect them, protect the community. I commend you on having a gun, because anytime I got caught up committing a crime, it wasn't like I acquired the gun legally, and the gun didn't run and jump in my hand and say, hey man, go commit a crime. I decided to make a bad choice, and in the process acquired a gun illegally. So I don't understand what kind of mind frame would you think that you not having a gun, the criminal having a gun, is gonna save you? To all the ex-military, to all the law enforcement, to the civilians who have guns, carry them and protect yourself from the criminals. I've said it before and I'll say it again. There are people I've seen in prison that if I seen them in my neighborhood, I would get their ass up out of there because they're no good. There are some dangerous people in our communities. And whether you want to take a hard look, a lot of these people got mental illness, mental issues. Nashville shooting. 3 kids, 3 adults. Where was the outcry? Where were the protests? Where's the manifesto? You just had, I'm gonna pull it up right now. You just had a Chicago police officer returning home from work, shot by 4 teens. 19-year-old, 18-year-old, 16-year-old. The officer was 24, Ariana Preston. They're shooting at cops, man. Mental illness. Young guys running around looking for ops, committing crimes. A lot of these cats, high on weed, high on drugs. It's not their first rodeo. I'm just keeping it real, man. I've been through the system. I'm not trying to powder candy coat anything, powder coat anything. I'm telling you how it is from a perspective of somebody who's been around these people. Some of these people, man, you need to lock their ass up. I was locked up. I didn't get no pass. I had to go sit my ass down for almost a decade. These kids getting out with probation. These people are making crazy social media posts. Ain't nobody saying nothing. And then, you know, they use this to try to take away the guns. Look, a lot of y'all need to learn how to go shoot and quit being scary, because I tell you right now, rather than let somebody take down 5, if you can knock them down before they take down 2, so be it. But I'm keeping 100. I ain't never seen so many, you know, and people probably be like, you don't know. Look, I know because I've been around them. Protect yourself, man. Getting rid of the guns is one of the foundational protections of the founding fathers, the people who they call the founding fathers, put into the Constitution for a reason. Why do you think they did that? Who's gonna protect you, man? If somebody runs in your house and you don't have a gun, you have nothing, what do you think you're gonna do? Tell them to stop? Have you ever tried to tell a criminal to stop? Have you ever tried to tell somebody who's trying to carjack you or rob you to stop and they actually stop? Have you ever tried it? Young women out there, old women out there, old men out there, nerds, squares. You don't want no guns. How are you going to stop the criminal? How are you going to protect yourself? And then on top of it, every time they have mostly one of these situations, the person usually gets you know, if they are taken alive, you don't ever get to hear from them. You don't know if they're a psyop. But the ones that get shot, you never get to hear from them. But I'm gonna tell you what they would say. They don't care. They're suicide missions. It wasn't the guns, it was them. They didn't care. A lot of people, they wanna go out like that when they do that shit. That's it. Ain't got nothing to do with the guns. But if you have something to protect yourself or your family or protect the community, why wouldn't you have it? You have to be crazy to think that you could actually talk a person into not killing if they're already mentally disturbed. They don't care. Kids, when they shooting kids and stuff, you think they care? They should have armed security at every school in the nation. That should be written into the budget of the schools, to have an armed guard there that can take down any threat. No soft targets. Come holler at me, man. Come holler at me. All you people, oh, take away all come holler at me. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll give you a couple of profiles of some straight, whacked out weirdos that it doesn't matter. They're still gonna go get a gun if they can get one. And the gun laws is not gonna change anything. The only thing that's gonna change, if they think that they can be taken down, they'll go look for something easier. That's straight up. I'm trying to tell you some game, man, from an ex-criminal who's seen the system. These people are sociopaths. And you thinking that you're going to pass a law to take away the guns is going to help it? These criminals, they're not going and purchasing guns at Big Five. They're not getting gun license. And then the ones who you say take guns from other people, they've taken them illegally anyways. They don't care. You want to remove from people who are law-abiding their right to protect themselves. I ask you, if a criminal comes up to you with a gun or is breaking into your house and you're going to try to go to the phone, call 911, or would you rather yourself or your husband or your boyfriend, whoever, get a strap and go handle business to protect you? You want a person to violate you, or do you want to try to protect what's yours? I'm telling you, man, I would rather someone protect me and mine than to try to talk down someone who has no conscience for what he's doing or she's doing. Holler at me, man. I'll keep it to you real. Ex-felon, not claiming victim, not over here crying, whining, not pumping my fist in the air over some, bullshit. But I'm going to tell you right now that there's certain things that I want to lace you guys up with so you don't get bamboozled. And if you were to be stripped, cold bamboozle, man. I'm telling you, a lot of these youngsters out here, man, they on this stuff, man, and they don't care. No fathers in the household. You got a lot of other kids on pills and all type of drugs, trying to deal with their mental disorders. They don't care. They don't care, man. 80-something% of the people in prison have mental disorders. They're not right. They go to prison and get 3 meals, and you think they think there's something. They ain't right, man. A lot of these cats got issues. There's some people in there who, made mistakes, clean their life up. But I've been around a lot of these people, man, and had conversations. Ain't nobody I would want to be hanging around with on the street, man. Handful of people I met throughout the 10 years I've been in the prison systems, juvenile, youth authority, and feds, that I would say are people that I would invite to my house for dinner. But you women, especially, I look at it, man, it's always these I don't want to put a label on them, but these middle class white women running around talking about get rid of the guns, or you got these real beta men talking about, hey man, we need to stop the violence, and you can't rationalize with people who have no ration. These people got mental illness, man. All you could do is neutralize these guys, these individuals, whatever they want to identify as. Keep it 100, man. Big Herc 916. Hello, my name is Big Herc 916, and I'm with the Wash Your Ass Committee, and I'm traveling across America helping people wash their ass and get their booty holes clean. And I have with me here today Wash Your Ass Soap, and this one in particular is Butt Naked Scrub, but I also have Festival, Oatmeal Milk and Honey, Jamaican Me Crazy, Monkey Farts, and all these scents smell very good. They will help cleanse your body of funk and also make you feel better about yourself. So if you can go to BigHerc916.com, you can pick you up a bar. And my goal is to help America combat funk. Stop walking around with a crusty butt, smelly ball sack, and a funky hoo-ha. Big Herc said, wash that ass. Pick you up a t-shirt at FreshOutSeries.com. Go to the Herc store at BigHerc916.com and pick you up a bar of soap so you can wash that ass, or pick you up some Never Settle for Average merch, or some of the Muscleup Car Lifestyle merch. We have hats, never settle for average. Got the Muscle Up t-shirts. We also have the Never Settle for Average tank tops. Got the Muscleup Car Lifestyle hoodies. Got the beanie caps. Hey man, represent. And I know you guys aren't average, so pick you up some swag and step your game up. Hello, I'm Big Herc 916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.